is in darkness that we rest and we close our eyes and find peace. It is in darkness that we sleep the best and get the deepest dreams. So tonight I will be going to one of my favorite websites with all my favorite books on it, and I am going to select from a few categories of different books. One of them is called Evil. I'm going to select Evil as a category of book to read, and there are only 4 books in this category, and I've read them all, so we're going to go back. I'm clicking on my computer right now. You are my computer. You are my computer. You are my computer. You are my computer. And I think the book I really want to read is under the category of grimoires. Nope, I'm wrong. Grimoires is something that I do not want to read. Those grimoires is a type of book that isn't really scary, but is kind of a boring thing to read. It's about symbols and like instructions on how to do certain ceremonies. That's a little too scary for me. So I think I'm going to look for another category of book, and I'm going to pick. What am I going to pick? 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 I'm going to go back to Evil because I want to read something really scary, and I'm not sure if I looked at it right. Yeah, I guess I did see it the first time, and I was correct. There's only a few books here. Let's look for something else. Let's look for something else. Let's look for something else. Looking for a book, looking for a book, looking for a book, looking for a book. Looking for a book, looking for a book. Philosophy, parapsychology, Nostradamus, New Thought, miscellaneous. Let's look at miscellaneous. I don't think I've read anything from here. There's a book on unicorns. There's a book about famous men in the Middle Ages. That doesn't look so scary. Let's go to my favorite section. Let's go to my favorite section, which is all the books written by my favorite author. And let's read one story. Let's read a few pages pages of one story. Clicking, 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 clicking. Actually, let's not read this. This is how hard it is to find a scary story late at night. Let's read something written in the year 1921 called The Hidden Power. We can read one section called The Spirit of Opulence. The Spirit of Opulence, Chapter 14. It is quite a mistake to suppose that we must restrict and stint ourselves in order to develop greater power or usefulness. This is to form the conception of the divine power as so limited that the best use we can make of it is by a policy of self-starvation, whether material or mental. Of course, if we believe that some form of self-starvation is necessary toward producing good work, that so long as we entertain this belief, the fact actually is so for us. Whatsoever is not faith, that is, not in accordance with our honest belief, is sin, and by acting contrary to what we really believe, we bring in the suggestion of opposition to the divine spirit, which must necessarily paralyze our efforts and surround us with a murky atmosphere of distrust and a want of joy. Wow, that is incredibly boring. I'm sensing some religious undertones, and it's not very scary. I was looking for a scary story. So I think I failed in my mission to find a scary story, but I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed being my computer and seeing what it's like to be my computer and watch me search for scary stories late at night. On your own search for stories that will help you fall asleep and feel cozy in your bed, make sure